We are back at the Freedom Factory in beautiful Bradenton, Florida for the Freedom 500, but this isn't any Freedom 500. It's Clayt's birthday. He has gone absolutely all out. We've got a beautiful car I'm going to show you here in a minute, nitrous-powered Crown Vics. We've got the Van Prix. Someone sent it to the moon last time. I'm pretty sure he had to have back surgery or something. I don't know. We'll fact check that in a minute. We've got monster trucks, we've got live music, and of course 100 laps of the Crown Vics. This is going to be absolutely fun and hilarious. Strap in for a good time. I'm not sure how many of these events we've done. We're super blessed and humbled to be here. It's just what this really is for us is a vessel to meet all of our fans and the people that come out to watch this stuff. You guys know I'm not a competitive racer. I don't do this for a lifetime or a lifestyle or a living or anything like that, but it's fun to be able to come out here and meet people. And obviously our car has changed this time. Normally we spray paint them, but O'Reilly Auto Parts was kind enough to reach out literally like 2 or 3 days ago, and they're like, hey, do you think we could wrap that car? And I'm like, you probably could. I mean, I don't know. And that's how we ended up with this beautiful wrap on this car. Big thanks to O'Reilly Auto Parts for this. Let's check this car out. This is the one I believe I raced in Bristol, and then Clay Milliken might have used it, and then it's back in my hands again. But let's check this thing out. Of course, we've got Vice Grip Garage, powered by O'Reilly Auto Parts on the hood. You guys know the deal here. It's actually tattooed on my arm. You guys have seen that many, many times. We've got a thank you to our troops on the front fenders. That was a mandatory note from me. Also, police, fire, EMS, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. So much. We got the Eagle, 1776. That's forever my racing number. Clayton borrows it sometimes. That's okay. I'm going to let him slide, okay? But not here for the Freedom 500. That's my number. We got another O'Reilly, protected by the patina preserver. She's shiny, she's shined up, it's slicked up. It's gonna be good to go. If all goes well and I keep this thing from getting wadded up, this will be our Chariot in Indianapolis. So you guys wanna come out and check that out. And we're going to the New England 900. I don't know if that's in Rhode Island or Connecticut or Maine, or is it Sweden? It's somewhere in the Northeast. I'm not good on my states over there. So the goal is to keep this thing together, looking beautiful for all of those races. It's kind of a circuit kind of deal. Then we've got a bunch of scribbling, doodads, different notes on here. I like this. Tag applied for, no insurance. You know the deal. You've seen the show. That's just the way it goes. We do not have taillights of any kind on the car. However, this one is lit up, it appears, so I'm turning left, which makes sense because we're only turning left. Of course, we got my buddy Clay Milliken on here. They even wrapped the roof, big old 1776. I got a baby mirror strapped up there. Sure, that's fine. Mirrors are everything in this race. The doors were swapped, I think, both doors, because they were smashed in before. Yeah, my axle ratio is gone, so I can't tell you if this is a 308, a 327, a 373. We would want a 373 because we got a short track here, and that's a little bit of an advantage, not huge, but there are a lot of cars here that have a 327 posi, including Matt's car up here, this yellow one. His car only has like 103,000 miles with a 327 posi. That thing is a rocket ship. So we've got, you guys have seen this new cage, we've got a racing seat. I've still got to get in here, get fitted, try my belts on, do all of that stuff. Now, you guys know that I am a courteous, cautious driver. I like to make sure that everyone here has fun. I'm not about wiping someone out or wrecking somebody or anything like that. We're going to hang back, do our thing. Haven't decided what we're going to do in qualifying yet. But if we're within striking distance of winning, we're going to do it because you have got to check out the prize for winning this Freedom 500. Okay, we got the Bad News Travels fast truck here. This thing is really clean. I was looking at it earlier before they moved it over here. And, you know, I drove the Black Stallion, which was an incredible experience. By the way, if you want to see more of that, bleep bloop it down in the comments, because I could do that again. And I got to say, it was an absolute blast. But anyway, so now when I see these, as I was when I was a kid, I'm just attracted to them. This thing is super clean. I asked permission. They're going to let me climb up in this thing. So let's see if I can work up into this one, and we'll just compare it, Black Stallion, to this one, what the cockpits are like, because I'm just curious. This seems to be the same process. I can look at the wear marks. Foot, foot, foot. So, it's surprising how tight these are, even though they're gigantic. Okay, first impression, I'm in a monster truck. It's amazing. There's a lot more switches in this one. Same thing, running methanol. We've got fuel shutoffs. It does have rear steer on the shifter.
Although, the biggest thing I'm learning about monster trucks, they're not really made for big guys. And you would think these would be ginormous, but it's a little cage in here. It's almost like comparable to a side-by-side in a way, because the shell is just that much wider. This is a really nice truck. Done a good job. It's clean, all the wiring and astute. He's got a cute little love note here from the drill pram. Better not read that. But this guy is going to be jumping over the wall into the track and doing some stuff at Freedom Factory, which is incredible.
Tell you what, if there's a fire, just throw some pepper on me, because I ain't getting out. We got a block of Bigs back here. It is a Chevrolet in nature, so it's probably a 540 methanol. He does have a rad. Who knows if they run it? Some of these trucks have a rad, but they don't run coolant because they're on methanol. So it gives them 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes of runtime at normal temps, and they got about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes of you're on the edge without running any of the coolant and blowing that stuff all over the place. This is also really cool. He's cut his own tires. So they make a little machine. It kind of looks like a jigsaw almost. And it's a hot knife, and you can actually come in here and groove these tires. So when these tires got worn, he came in here and just started cutting them himself to make these patterns here. And a lot of people think, well, this tire is bald. That's bad for monster truck racing. But actually, this is ideal for monster truck racing. You want something that slips, but you can still get a little bit of traction with. If this had big, huge knobs or tread on it, it's going to be heck on the differential, the U-joints, all of that stuff. And some people prefer front steer versus rear steer. This guy, see how he has more tread on the rear? He likes the rear of his truck to push him around or give him traction. Some put these on the front, have bald in the rear because they want the front to pull them around. So it's all preference on how folks set up their trucks. And I think that's enough nerding out, because I'll never, let's be honest, we'll never own one of these. So let's just get away from it before I break something and have to write a bad check. Okay. Who's this Cletus guy? I keep seeing his name going around.
This is not a demolition derby. This is a race. All right, Robin's racing, but it ain't a demo derby. That's it. All right.
Everyone's got helicopters. I show up in a busted up Jeep. That's great. I got a sticker, or it's a magnet actually. Student driver. There's 26 drivers out here. This guy named Keaton the Muscle. All right, I've seen this guy. He's not that big. All right. So I'm gonna go tease him and put this on his car, see what he says about it. Hey BJ, hands off, bro. Hey, hands off. One of these boys. It's good to meet you. Thank you. Have a good one. Let's go inside.
Daniel, we were so close!
I'm like, what the? I was gonna go do the meal behind you.
Come on, give me the push!
How are you?
I don't know what's
You
happening.
made it.
So anyway, that's accomplished. Brake lights on, AGS light, airbag light. The miles don't even work. What if we got a radio? Well, the radio works. The gauges don't. Every light is on. And the door doesn't open. Other than that, it's a solid rig, you know. I got a note that says objects in the mirror are losing. I like that. I got a rear view mirror. What else does the guy need? Outside handle works. All right, let's get suited. We're third group qualifying. We're going with Cletus and a few other guys, a couple new guys. And I think because I've never driven this exact car with this engine or any of the stuff that they done before I got here, we're gonna have to go ahead and just push it really hard. I'm not gonna run nitrous, which a few people are. Thanks, buddy, appreciate it. And we just gotta see where we're at. So if I run flat foot in this thing and we're not running low 19s, mid 19s, I'm gonna have to be on the bottle a lot, which these are equipped with the nitrous shot over here. And you get nitrous. So I don't know. Let's suit up, go qualify, and then we'll pretend that we have a plan after that. Okay. Good. How do we get on? All right, buddy. Thank you. Hey. Okay, last second scramble, we're in the car. Let's go qualify. See what happens. I got no power steering. Oh no.
Oh, there.
We could check the fluid, but
Yeah, mine doesn't have power steering either.
doesn't. That's just normal.
It's just gone.
That's
They've
fine,
had too
dude.
many laps.
Dude, I'm good. I'm just glad to be here.
You don't need it for this track.
No, we're good. She's a dog. Big old dog with floppy ears, no power steering. But the radio works, and we're here. So don't count me out yet. There is a helichopper on the line. So let's let everybody finish. We'll see where we're at. I only did one hard lap, and then because I couldn't turn, my brain said just save it for the race because it's actually really exhausting turning without power steering. So I did one lap, shut it down, coasted around, tried to find a good AM station. Nothing's coming in yet. I'm still hopeful for 8:60 AM. We'll see what happens. But it was fun. We'll see where we end up. We're gonna check the power steering fluid, and just the off chance that it might be empty, probably not. The high RPM stuff just kills these pumps.
Keep a close eye on him. He might be turning it up.
Yeah. Where's the power steering at? This is it? It's got juice. So the pump is just gone.
Sideways and sideways down to the He's going, got a jump coming, got another kick. Some guys that are kind of towards the back, I think they're going to have to kind of push it a little early on if they want to if they're going to want to try to get up to the front of the challenge.
Okay, 26 drivers.
Before the race starts.
Every single one of them has more experience than me.
Cletus put out a list the other day.
That's pretty good. We added a Jack and Daxter steering wheel. Yeah. My power steering here.
He's nice. The onions finish dead last.
So I'm hoping I can maybe every corner. More like this. But we'll see. If it gets too dangerous, don't worry. I got that.
9
over there.
Finishes in Cletus and cars.
Radio works. I got some water this time somewhere back here.
He's going to get it done.
Water.
He's starting P1. I'm going with JHD.
So I think we're pretty set. This is the most prepared we've been in a long time for a race. I'm behind JH and Adam LZ. JH has been consistently fast. Adam LZ is an actual professional driver. Not quite sure what I'm doing here. And then fourth is Travis Pastrana. That makes sense. So we'll have fun. I'm going to hang in there for as long as I can, then I think undoubtedly I'm going to fall to the back because I'm old and I get tired. And I might find a good radio station and just start. But I'm happy to be here. Let's have fun.
Let's go, America!
Okay, we had second in the bag. But once again, we got flat out blatantly dumped. Just flat out dumped. There was nothing I could do. But I spun her around, we finished the race. We basically ran, thank you guys. We ran second, I think like 96 laps. And then, I'm not sure, I'll have to look at the footage, but I think it was Tanner Faust again, dumped me. That's just the way it goes. Some people get out here, just get flat out excited. And I'm super happy for JH, man, he ran a really good race. That was a lot of fun. I couldn't catch him. I tried different lines, I tried the nitrous, and there was no way I was gonna catch him, but I was like, you know, second would be pretty good, you know what I mean? I might get a free French fry at Applebee's or something, you know what I mean? And then boom, dumped. But we're driving the car off. Thank you guys. We're driving the car off. We're gonna take it to Indy and let's try to get on that podium again. We can look at some carnage. We got some stuff to do. And we got some live music yet still to come tonight. What a show Cletus is putting on for his birthday. This is a blast. Thank you guys for putting up with me, let's just say that. And coming along for these. I got the heat on. I was trying to keep it cool, but it's hot in here. But yeah, 100 laps Freedom Factory. I think that's the longest we stayed up front for sure. So, just finished the race, took my suit off, and a group with Heavy D said, hey, you want to ride in the Blackhawk? I said, the band? They're here? I said, no, the Helichopper.
All right, let's go. So we can do...
Yep. So I guess I'm doing that now. We're going to jump in this thing, go for a tootle, try to get you guys some shots out the side, hopefully not fall out. But I think that's going to do it for today. The Freedom 500, it's been a blast. Thanks guys for watching. We're back at the Freedom Factory. Last night we had a blast at the Freedom 500. I had so much fun. We ran second the entire race, and then a guy lost her in a corner with like 4 laps to go or something, but nonetheless, it was an absolute blast. Thanks everyone that came out, and thanks everyone that watched on the old Freedom Plus there. Today we're back for the Burnout competition. The gates just opened. It's gonna be a packed house. It's sold out, and we have monster trucks today too. It looks like we got some sitting out here. I'm gonna be running a turbo Pacer. It's my friend Brian's car. This thing is wild. I ran it at LS Fest on a debut. The thing cyclones like crazy. You need a puke bag in the thing. We're gonna come out here on the skid pad. Looks really big this time. It's open and wide. We should be able to get a nice tip in, put on a really, really good show. And hey, if we're lucky a little bit, maybe we'll get another bald eagle. Speaking of bald eagles, So we're going to be running the Burnout competition. I know a lot of you have been asking, what happened to Charlotte? Well, about 14 Sawzall blades and a stack of pipe later, it doesn't exist. I'm sorry, okay? We had a competition here, there was some drifting. We tried to turn right, it didn't turn right. We looked at it, it'd be a lot of work to make that thing turn right and left. Plus figuring out a body for that thing, it wasn't working out. Fun idea, I had a lot of fun with the truck while it lasted, but we pulled everything out of it and saved it. The seat, the harnesses, the electronics, the computer, the engine, the transmission, drive shaft, rear end, tires, everything. The rest is scrapped. Well, since I'm sans a Burnout vehicle, my good friend Brian Hensley is letting me borrow this 1976 Pacer, and it is legit as it gets. And the fun part is, although it looks amazing, he basically kind of sort of did this on a budget. Up front here, we've got a Moses sandals. This doesn't sound like that. We've got a 4.8 liter junkyard LS, and this is true. It makes more pounds of boost than it has oil pressure. When it gets hot, it has about 8 pounds of oil pressure. So if I blow this thing up, Brian knows, well, it's still my fault. But you know what I mean, it's tired. I think it's running. Anyway, we got a Harman Performance 400 transmission behind this thing. That's what we had in Independence. In the back, there's a quick performance rear end with a, was it 270 gear, I believe, something like that. It has crazy wheel speed. Obviously, it's turboed. It's got an intercooler on it. And if we go to the back, this is where it gets really good. It's got a beautiful gold cage, pin striping, race clip seats, all that. And then we've got a weed fertilizer sprayer tank thing, complete with the pump. That's for the intercooler. We've got like a pool access filter hatch thing that goes to the fuel cell. It's a really cool and neat car that he threw together to have fun. And he said, I'm gonna start doing these burnouts. Help me, Derek, what would you do? Gave him some ideas and he came up with this awesome creation. And I'm super thankful to be running this thing. But leads me to what we're doing. I got some bolts in my hand. During tech, they said you have to have a turbo hot side X bolt carriage collector thing that does stuff. I don't even know how turbos work, I'm gonna be honest. But from what I've gathered asking questions, we need to put something in the exhaust side to keep the wheelie thing that spins fast from shooting out into the crowd. So I'm gonna drill some holes to drop these into the exhaust pipe, weld them in quick, and hope that these grade 8 bolts will prevent anyone from getting hurt. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know the sushi slicer would just, you know, quit work, but apparently they do. So we're gonna borrow a drill, we're gonna borrow a welder, we're gonna try to cobble this thing together. I've got some Burnout tires I brought from Tennessee. We're gonna mount those up. They're supposed to be blue that fade into red. It starts really nice blue. He's gonna run out of gas. Starts really nice blue, goes to Blorple, ends up pinkish, goes to light pink, super light pink white. Just know that I was trying for blue and red, okay? Okay, all right, let's ruin the piping on this. That ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, we're gonna need a series. Apparently they make stainless pipe. It's nice stuff. I don't know, it's hard to drill through. So we're gonna start with smaller drill bits and then work our way up. But yeah, the idea is drill a hole, drop this bolt in, weld it, drill another one over here, drop those in, and then we're good for tech. 2 new rules this year: external battery switch, which he has in this thing, and then this car meets, I mean, this is track ready. It'd meet NHRA, all that stuff. So that's pretty sweet.
That's the money shot.
Fresh bit. I mean, this looks like 45 degrees, right?
Yeah, you got that.
By the way, this pipe is hot. Apparently, if you run the engine, this one is the hot one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, they use this bit a lot. Waller. He heard it. He's like, stop. I got a Christmas tree bit. He's probably wondering why Vice Grip doesn't carry one of these in his pocket. Oh, sharp, sharp. Man, this stainless stuff is the real deal. There we go. Weld that terribly. You won't even be able to tell. This thing is smoked. Terribly bad.
Now.
When they're blue, is that bad?
Yeah.
Oh. That's a lot of dineros and gasoline or whatever's inside this thing. Wow. Last minute repairs. I don't. Go. Does this have an app? Someone got a phone on them? Oh yeah, she's making bacon. Oh yeah. I'll send you an invoice, Brian. Oh, I missed that one big time.
Where's the other carrier?
I think we got it. That's going to be enough to pass tech.
Adam, where's yours at?
Get all the beans on that one.
The X is in. Now we just got to add the tires. We're good to go.
10-4.
All right, you know who I'm here with. What's this thing though? It's not a Ranger.
It's not a Ranger. This is the new Burnout car. Ranger,
Okay.
Ranger was a little too fun to drag race to total it in the Burnout stuff. 'Cause
Okay.
as you know, it's not exactly easy on cars doing burnouts all the time. So
Right.
I picked up this jalopy from Next Gen Auto Parts.
Woo!
And, this is the new rig. You know, E85 in a tune on a Coyote-powered Mustang. Something that not so scared to bump into a wall.
Right. Oh, so it is a Coyote
Yeah.
actually.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I can already see the side of the seat. The airbags have been off on this thing.
I don't know who wrecked it, but they did not have a good day. So hopefully I don't feel what they felt with that stuff, but you never know with the burnouts. You know?
That's great. So you got a Coyote-powered Mustang out here, tuned E85. Got some Crown Vic wheels on. I like the look of the Crown Vic wheels, actually more than these, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just like, it's like a high school look, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, a little trashy, you know, matches the rest of the car. But no, it's awesome having something that you're not petrified of hitting a wall. And
Right.
I shouldn't have, but I fell in love with the Ranger, and
Well, you have so many hours in that
I was
thing.
petrified to
Yeah.
crash it and then have to fix stuff, because nothing on that truck is simple. It's all a big engine and a little tiny truck, not user friendly.
So we're gonna see full send then, is what you're saying.
I'm going full send, yeah.
This is awesome. I noticed how you're out here like peeling the tape off the hood diligently,
Yeah, it's
even though it's wrinkled and bent.
yeah, it's sat outside since the last time we had a burnout competition, and I fired it up today for the first time in a couple weeks, and I was like, maybe I should get all this tape off the hood so it looks presentable.
I love it. This is
Yeah.
gonna be really cool. So Ty's got a new Burnout rig. It looks pretty good. I mean, honestly, it just needs like a bumper, a fender, a hood, airbags, and it's a pretty solid Mustang.
You know, it's got to earn the front end parts.
Right.
It's got to earn those.
Yep, right,
See
exactly.
how it goes.
This might be a potent combination. You got the new rig, you got some good handling, it's a short wheelbase, plenty of power.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to see. All right, dude, well, good luck.
Thanks, man.
All right, Jack Stan, I completely expect this.
Yes,
I get this.
This has been there, but we got a new addition.
But
And it's not this kill switch.
no, I mean,
Although
that's,
it's new, it's not that.
I started looking, well, the strap is different, but what is this thing back here?
As of about 12 o'clock today, I'm a certified pyrotechnician and wood whittler, and got me some pyro.
I'm seeing concrete screws through some 2x8s, I think.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, you know. We got some 1 by, I think, 4.5.
Oh my gosh.
That's 2 by 6. Some
Can
2
I
by
touch
4.
this? I'm
Yeah,
afraid
it's solid. It ain't going anywhere.
So this is professional pyrotechnics
Store-bought.
in the store-bought,
Store-bought pyrotechnics.
next to nitrous bottles in the back of your truck.
Yeah. But the fuel cell's factory, so we're good.
Nothing's gonna go wrong here. How do you run this though, honestly? Is there a button or a switch?
I'll show you. It's pretty. I can't push it for you because then they'll go off.
Oh, it'll actually, so it's live.
So it's
The speaker wire here.
the battery,
Yeah.
and then it comes in here, and then I have a safety brake in my. Yeah, I put it through there, and I looped it around the seat belt so it doesn't get pulled out.
Yeah.
And I looped it around my shifter cable. There's a push button, and here's my safety brake. So I gotta plug her in.
That's your hot.
That's my hot.
arm.
Then we're live.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's my safety brake,
I like the safeties.
and then that's my go baby go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you got nitrous buttons and firework buttons, allegedly.
Well, the thing is, I wasn't going to do the safety brake, but then he goes, once it's live, it's live. I said, okay, so if I accidentally on purpose push the button too soon, then we have an explosion.
Right, you might be like in the staging
Next thing you know,
lane.
now that right here, we have a fireworks
You're
show.
8 to go when you got a fireworks show in the back
Sun's
of your
up,
truck.
Can't have that, you know. Sun's
Right.
got to be down for fireworks.
Yeah, where'd you get the speaker wire? Radio Shack, or what is this?
It was old stock at O'Reilly's, you know, they had it sitting there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Dude, I like
all that
this.
good stuff there.
No one's done this yet, surprisingly.
I did it once before on our live feed, our COVID burnout session we had, but nobody saw it that wasn't there because the fireworks were above the drone.
Oh.
The drone was in the smoke cloud real low on the truck, and the fireworks were above it, but I had a similar setup. Not as good as a setup, but a similar setup.
Okay.
I had a light diffuse and throw it out the window.
Yeah? Are you running the wagon?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Let's go look at the wagon. You got a minute?
We're going to spray that thing today.
Oh, you're spraying it. All right.
Yeah, Garrett doesn't know. He's going to find out. Hopefully he doesn't find out. In a
Oh,
bad
he'll
way.
know. He'll hear the RPM and go, wait a minute.
Yeah, we got our nitrous bottle in there.
Oh,
Real
it's right
legit.
there. Yeah.
Literally just wired to a hand switch. And we got some Nittos on there today. I never really burned those.
Okay, yeah.
They usually take
Hey,
a
that looks
while
like
to pop.
my left front. Did you borrow that thing?
I do. So when you guys actually come do the Crown Vic experiences, I take the right fronts because they're a little worn down, and it
Nice.
gives me that little advantage because they
Yeah.
just take forever to pop.
Yeah, just a tip.
But the run flats we normally run are even longer. So
Yeah.
these burn pretty hot and pretty quick.
I love this. This is like a tattoo almost. It's like a
I
battle
know.
scar.
It's so perfect. I had to get rid of my strap. Got some good old self-tappers in there.
Yeah. This thing's actually an animal. And even though it's a wagon, it's still short enough wheelbase to actually like have fun and whip it around, and it's not like a long
I
wagon.
need to get like some suitcases on top, you know.
Like a
Family
picnic basket.
vacation.
Yeah. This is pretty legit actually.
Yeah, this thing's pretty sweet, and it's actually got nice suspension. Like, it's built pretty good. It was built for drag racing, it seemed like.
Huh. Still full interior.
Yep, still full interior. I did blow the wheel well out of it and had to, you know, tack it without tie, so.
Oh, don't worry about that. You can't
Yeah.
even see it. Little bit of spray paint, don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Cool, man. Well, good luck tonight, dude.
Yep, same to you. You got your colored tires?
Got my colored tires. We're gonna
Ready
be
to blow those pink boogers later.
I know, right? Purple and pink and all sorts of
Oh,
colors.
yeah.
Cool, man. Appreciate you.
Never button on the shifter. That's what he calls it, a party two-step.
There is at least 5 rods, 4 pistons laying on the ground, and about 19 bearings and 6 quarts of oil, give or take. It's pretty bad. The biggest tip I can give you for the tip in is it doesn't matter where you start, it's how deep you go, right? So if you can help it, wait until where that gator is before you, which is scary because you're doing like 30.
Yeah.
But wait till where that gator is, then crank it, because you want to kind of slide into that
Trying to get it
corner.
as far over as you can. Use
Right.
pad, yeah. I'm gonna put it on the limiter and just have fun.
Do it. You're gonna have a blast, and then you get to do that afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
All your stuff is get
Stick
covered in
around for
rubber.
it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be covered in rubber. We already figured that was gonna happen. The whole stage is already covered, supposedly.
That's great. That's a dang airplane. so we're getting ready to run Burnout Rivals. We decided to do Rivals instead of Pro. And this is Haley. She's got a beautiful pink Ford truck that her family and her put together, but unfortunately they had some starter soak issues. The starter was bad. It wasn't cranking over. Tried to help them. Wasn't going to happen, so I begged and pleaded, and Haley's going to get to ride passenger in the car with me. So are you fired up to this? Let's go. So she's excited. We're going to get her strapped in. We're going to go out, make her dizzy. I'm going to try to make her puke. Sorry. We're going to try to make her puke if we can. Have some fun, but this is what the car community is about, man. Like, you got to help others. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a starter. I wanted so bad for her to run her own truck, but this is the next best thing. Yeah. I'm not that good of a driver. Mine hits the ball.
That's okay. Not the same one.
All right. Let's go have some fun.
Like old Derek is having a good time with his new friend, but he might be just about to lose an old one. He didn't bargain on it being slicker than goose poop on a pump handle, and the pacer's pace was terminated by a concrete barrier.
You okay? You good?
Are you
sure you're okay?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Let's hear it for Derek.
So I'll tell you what, it's my first one in person.
I think we can get this running.
It's a small price to pay.
That's hot. Yeah, it's gotta be real hot. I've never seen that.
Let's ask Brian if he's got Geico or something. And we might be able to get this fixed quick. It's not bad, okay? Listen, it was a lot more slick than I thought. We came in way off, way back. I thought it was going to be gripped up because all of open, and we were the last arrivals. And normally it's so gripped up, you can just fly these things in there. Well, when we spun around and came back around and we were still going, it was like, oh no, this is too fast. All of the brakes, nothing, just plowed it. Thank God, Haley's okay. I showed her what not to do, and I'm gonna go back to the pits, try to get this thing fired up, see if we can go again. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Yank it. You gotta yank it. I'm gonna pull the rally fast.
That's probably good.
Now do we need to go in this corner over here?
Or do we bring this crash? So, we tried to repair the car.
Since we're ending off the stream,
but they just announced all the winners. We didn't make it back in time, unfortunately.
As people online already know.
But we tried our best. I'm just so thankful Haley wasn't hurt.
One more Haley.
It was so slick.
1, 2, 3.
Hear that? That's pretty cool.
Alright guys,
I did my best, man, but I thought a big tip in would help us out, but this little car, and it was slicked off.
That's it for now. Thanks
man,
for
we hit
watching.
that wall pretty hard. We pulled everything out, we unhooked the turbo, we did a whole bunch of work to try to get this thing ready to do another burnout, but they shut it down. So, unfortunately, that's going to do it for the burnout competition in Bradenton, Florida at the Freeman Factory. We did our best. All we did was wreck my friend Brian's car. Sorry, Brian. Call Progressive. I don't know how that works, I guess. But thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate you very much. Hey, stay tuned for part 2 of the Route 66 road trip that's coming up next Friday. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate you very much.